Creativity is an addiction. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally Uncut because we all make mistakes. So let's turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. I write in a forest. I go inside these collections of trees to do nothing but listen. What started at the Billy Graham Library in 2015 in Charlotte, North Carolina, has evolved into a lifelong commitment and journey. Something is always moving through each and every one of us. It's our calling. These are my words. These are the lyrics from Billy's Forest. Chapter number 345, December 3rd, 2022. When nature plays together. For several minutes, I have stood here watching 2 deer and a few squirrels sitting tightly together. It was as if Disney was playing out right there in front of me. The oldest doe was near the brick wall, nudging the leaves away from the covered green. The squirrels calmly walk over to the newly exposed area. They look at the peaks of the leaves and then the dirt. Not one animal did anything to push the other away. Because deer are such a normal part of our lives, I do wonder if we're seeing the same herd every day. Or are the deer travelers? Which would make the squirrel-deer relationship even more interesting. Now, research does show that deer are creatures of habit. They do bed in the same location every day. Or at least until the bucks begin to move, and in some cases, that's when the doe have got to move on as well. The deer nor the squirrel instantly take off when I step into the forest. There's always a greeting from them. You know, it's almost like a Disney movie. We're on our way to make natural music. What is around you that you see every day, but you don't recognize it? Seems like a blind spot in the wall, doesn't it? You experience it, but you don't recognize it. It's always with you, but you don't talk about it. We all have those moments where we step into something, and because we all are creatures of habit, we don't make a move unless somebody pushes us like the buck when it comes to the doe. But what is in your life, in your present, in your right now, that you walk through it, but you're not recognizing it? For instance, like I'm sitting here in this studio overlooking this forest in South Charlotte, North Carolina, and every morning the tiny squirrels bounce from limb to limb to limb. I'm 23 feet off the ground. There's nothing but 23 feet of air between me and the forest floor below. I can see what's flying through these trees, or the birds that sit on them, and they act like they're performing for the poet in the forest. Learning to recognize what is in your right now is a valuable part of finding inner peace. Instead of relying on creatures of habit, rely on your open eyes and heart. I'm Arroe. These aren't my words. These are the lyrics from Billy's Forest.